it to me, give it to me, give it to me.
Wanna see you work your body.
So give it to me, give it to me, give it to me.
When the boys in the party, everybody put up their hands. I get a half a mil for my feet, you get a couple grand. Never gon' see the day that I ain't got the upper hand. I'm respected from California, I ain't way down to Japan. I'm a real producer and you just a piano man. Your songs don't top the charts, I heard them, I'm not a fan. Niggas talking greasy, I'm the one that gave them they chance. Somebody need to tell them that they can't do it like I can.
Never thought that I would be on my own. I had to delete all your pictures on my phone, but I really want you closer. Said I had to cut you off like I don't know ya, 'cause it's over. Never thought that I would be on my own. I had to delete all your pictures on my phone, but I really want you closer. Said I had to cut you off like I don't know ya, 'cause it's over. Never thought that I still have you on my mind, so you got me thinking about you all the time. Yeah, I really want you closer. Said I had to cut you off like I don't know ya, 'cause it's over, over. Never thought that I would be on my own. I had to delete all your pictures on my phone, but I really want you closer. Said I had to cut you off like I don't know ya, 'cause it's over. Never thought that I still have you on my mind, so you got me thinking about you all the time. Yeah, I really want you closer. Said I had to cut you off like I don't know ya. New me, who she? Got the baseline kicking like we Bruce Lee. Plus a new thing, chatting about she wanna do me, but I had to swerve that 'cause I just wanna do me. I got a level up, always moving and I never stop. See me kiss the trophy, pick the medal up, always getting better luck. I don't need no better luck, 'cause I'm gone now, back to direction that I'll never look. Never thought that I would be on my own. I had to delete all your pictures on my phone, but I really want you closer. Said I had to cut you off like I don't know ya, 'cause it's over. Never thought that I still have you on my mind, so you got me thinking about you all the time. Yeah, I really want you closer. Said I had to cut you off like I don't know ya, 'cause it's over. She's a
Welcome in, everybody. Welcome back. It is very, very nice to see you all here tonight. 17 minutes of qualifying we have got first, but I'd like to introduce you to Las Vegas for the CPG World Championship, everybody. It is round 9 of this season, with only 7 people joining us tonight, unfortunately, so quite a very quiet grid. But I did get word that the Constructors' Championship could be won tonight, so that's going to be something else. It really, really is, especially here in Las Vegas. So it's going to be great. We've got the nice race intro lined up as well, so that's going to be coming after the qualifying. But of course, like I mentioned, 7 people, not a hell of a lot of people here today. So yeah, we'll just get through it how we can. But CPG, the season, not too long left to go, everybody, in the grand scheme of things. And well, we've got some very exciting news to announce. I've got to say, a few season 4 things to announce on the stream for you, which I will bring up in a few moments' time. But a very nice showing in the chat today. I've got to say, we don't normally have these many people. It's nice to see you all here today. Ravester, recognise that name. He says, "I'm here to check out the commentating as may use your services." Well, hopefully it's up to your standards tonight, mate. Hopefully you will want to use us, but yeah, hopefully it's a nice race tonight, everybody. Thank you for everybody in the chat tonight. A very nice showing. And if you aren't already following, please, I don't normally ask for this, but please somebody follow, because I've made it so you get alerts on the screen. And I really want to test it out. So if somebody hasn't followed and can follow, we can test out the new follow thing. I think that's going to be quite funny, but anyway, here we are then, everybody. And he says Singapore, then Las Vegas. It is. Oh my God, there you go. Well, Race says just subscribe with Prime. I appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much. Oh God, I'm not laughing at. Oh my God, that's great. McZilla just followed. Oh, brilliant. That's going to be going all stream now, isn't it? Well, thank you very much, Race, for the subscribe with Prime. We're getting a ton of followers. What's going on? We've got 10 people in the chat today, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Can you not hear it? Oh, you can't hear it? Oh, no. Oh, hang on. Give me a minute. Let me see if I can try and sort this. Right, somebody unfollow and follow again, everybody, and see if it works, because for some reason you can't hear it, which is a bit of a shame, because I can hear it so loud when somebody follows. But anyway, while we wait, 14 minutes to go for qualifying, everybody, for CPG tonight. That pro gamer followed and have you been able to hear it this time, everybody? There's Tommy Telly. Heard that one, yeah. Tommy Telly then. Man, everybody following us tonight. What is going on? We've had a Prime sub. We've had a ton of follows. I really appreciate the support, everybody. I never normally get this many people here today. Well, hopefully tonight's good for you. As you'll probably notice, when there's a lot of people in the stream chat, I tend to be a bit better, just because it brings the morale up a little bit, doesn't it? So appreciate you all being here, and thanks for supporting the stream. 30 minutes of qualifying, everybody then. Tommy Deli with a minute 32.582 for qualifying at the moment. Initiate second place, then Blindy Echo third, Vortex, Myro, and then of course Connor and Wolfie Plays all with us today. Only 7, but still, hopefully, going to be a nice one. I've got to say, Blindy Echo is back, 1 minute 31.4. Haven't seen this man around in a very, very good while in any league. And here he is then, second place at the moment. Initiate just goes a little bit faster there with 1 minute 31.334 on time today. But, everybody, I think it's about time, then, that we announce some very nice CPG F1 news. Make sure you're all ready for it. We've got some nice news to announce for the new season. And, yeah, hopefully you guys are excited about it. I'll bring it up on your screen in a second. Hang on. Right, okay, so we've got CPG F1. The season ends on the 23rd of the 5th, so that is next month. So only a few days ago, it was exactly a month until the season ends. So that is not too long away, actually, in the grand scheme of things. Only a few races, if you really think about it. Then the sign-ups open on the 24th, and they're open until the 7th of the 6th month. And then the team and calendar reveal on the 14th of the 6th month. Then Season 4 actually begins on the 27th of the 6th month. I think it's June, isn't it? Yeah. On the 27th of June. And then the CPG F1 podcast gets going on the 30th. So we've got some very nice stuff coming for us, everybody, for CPG. We really, really have. And hopefully everyone's looking forward to it. I am. And I've nearly actually completed my first full season of commentary of CPG now, which is nice to see. Did miss a few races at the start, but the rest of them I have been able to be here. As Wolfie plays out there in P5, Connor, the last time that I saw him on the track, at any point, I think he had a bit of connection issues on the track, but here he is today in the pit lane. Isn't pulling any time on the board just yet, but hopefully he can soon. Oh, into the barrier there. One of the McLarens, Bliney Echo, clipped the barrier there. You see all of the debris on the floor. No wing left on that McLaren either. As he brings himself back on the track, spins it round doing a U-turn, and that is not what Blinding Echo wants to do. Luckily, he has got a decent time up there already, so it's not too much of a worry for him. But man, what is going on tonight in the Twitch chat? We've just had 14 people at the most. It's brilliant. Never normally get this. Got a big smile on my face. Thanks everybody. But 10 minutes to go of qualifying, and then of course we have the very nice race intro coming up just after that as well. You gotta love the race intros, everybody. They are pretty great. They really, really are. But what have we got? Bliney Echo on the track. Of course, he hit the wall, so he's going to be going into the pit lane in a moment. Myro is out there on the track, and when I first joined CPG, he was very much up there, but recently I don't think I have seen him up there very much at all. Wolfie in the chat as well, in the Jack Cross the Comms chat. I need to pull up the CPG chat as well. Actually, that's a very good point. But Wolfie is joining us. Wolfie, mate, we've got a very nice showing in here tonight. We've got a hell of a lot of people, which never normally happens. But qualifying, like I mentioned, is underway with 9 minutes to go, and in the chat, that pro gamer thinks Initiate is going to take pole position tonight. Initiate currently on provisional pole, so not a very bold statement, but it's looking very probable, and looking like it most likely is going to happen by the end of the session. But we'll see what Myro can do. Then we'll get the track map up. Oh my god, pardon me. We'll get the track map up for you. See what he can do. Heading down towards the end of this lap in Las Vegas. What a track it is. You got to make sure you don't get distracted by all of the distractions around the track. Just got to focus on the actual track in front of you. As in the Discord, in the Twitch chat, everybody, if you are interested in joining the league, boosting the numbers up just a little bit, there is the Discord link. But over the line then for Myro, 4th place then, just behind his teammate of Tommy Daly, with 1 minute 32.6, 1/10 slower than Tommy Daly on that time around. But everybody, it is Las Vegas with 7 drivers. Wise words, focus on the track. Well, you know, a track like this, it can definitely catch you out. It really, really can. Connor has gone to play in the CPG World Cup. Sounds interesting. Sounds very interesting. Did you see the message before about polling the Twitch? I'm not sure. Which one was that, mate? Oh, good fun so far then, everybody. Tommy Daly has invalidated on this lap around at the moment, which isn't really what he wants to be doing. But we'll see what he can do. He's got a flashing fuel light on at the moment, so he'll be going into the pit lane now. And we'll be coming out again soon. But 7 minutes and 50 seconds to go. He's got a hell of a lot of time to do so, so I wouldn't push him with that at all. But Myro out there on the track. He'll be going into the pit lane in the moment. Of course, we did watch him go around. As Vortex now is a man out there and hopefully ready to give us an absolute stonking time. We'll just have to see what he can do then in qualifying with only 7 minutes to go. And then, of course, the 50% race that we have after this in Las Vegas, sorry, but Hopefully it's going to be a nice one to watch. I appreciate everybody being in the chat today. We've had a hell of a lot of follows. We've had a hell of a lot. Well, we've had a sub, which you know, you don't always get, which I am very grateful for. And now we've also got the amazing pop-ups on the side of the screen when somebody follows. That's quite funny. But anyway, we've got quite a few people in the CPG chat as well. Everybody. As I haven't been answering them, but Wolfie early on says DJ Jack again. Yes, when the stream starts, we all start DJing, don't we? We all start partying. But here we go then. A lot of outlaps on your screen at the moment. Tommy Daly, Vortex, Wolfie Plays, all out on outlaps as Tommy Daly just went into the pit lane, I think. I'm not too sure what's just happened there. Never mind, no, he's coming out now, out of the pit lane. Vortex now starts his lap in Las Vegas. Here we go. The Mercedes with a P5 time, 1 minute 33.214. What can the Mercedes do today as he's got the overtake activated? The DRS2 up towards the end of the first sector, swinging it to the right-hand side there, making sure not to clip the wall on the exit. He doesn't run it too wide, and he gets fastest in the first sector then. 3/10 up in Sector 1 in Las Vegas for Vortex. It isn't looking too bad at all there. He just missed the apex just a little bit, but he keeps it on the track. Nearly loses back end there, but the car responding to him exactly how he wants it to now. Heading down towards the left-hander coming up next onto the second sector. The third sector, sorry, here in Las Vegas. What can Vortex do in the second sector? Nearly 3/10 up in Sector 2. He's finding a hell of a lot of time, this man is. 5 attempts in total so far. Heading right down the Las Vegas Strip then, everybody. Trying not to get dazzled by all the lights, heading down the straight and onto the final 2 corners then before the main straight, ladies and gentlemen. Vortex is on for a very nice lap here in qualifying. P5 for him so far. Not a lot of drivers as well, so there's not a hell of a lot of competition. It's just him, the car, and 6 other drivers. Can Vortex put a good time on the board? It was looking very nice in the early stage of qualifying. What about the latter stages? It's P5 still, 3/10 improvement, but can't find enough time to make a place up in qualifying just yet, everybody, with 4 minutes to go. Tommy Daly in P3 at the moment in the Ferrari has invalidated into turn 1. Won't be going round on a lap at the moment. Wolfie Plays of Connor is out there and ready to put a time on the board once he's completed his outlap. Wolfie in the chat. Ferrari can win the Constructors this race. Very exciting indeed. We've actually, for saying we haven't got a lot of people, we've got 3 full teams. We've got 3 full teams in today's race. It isn't a mixture of teams. It's quite nice to see actually how that's turned out. But Wolfie Plays of Connor on a lap. Let's quickly go on. Do not disturb. Here he goes then. Keep calling him Wolfie. Connor, sorry. On his flying lap now. Down in P7. Can he find enough time to get himself out of that bottom 7 and maybe a bit further up? Can it be the first row, the second row, the grid, the third row? Just have to see. Or will he stay in plumb last? We'll have to see what he can do. Wolfie Plays through Sector 1. It says he's fastest, but I'm not too sure if that's right or not. We'll have to see. As he misses the apex down the left-hand side, he's going to push right the way round then, everybody, to the left-hander and towards the end of Sector 2 here in Las Vegas, just before he reaches that very long Las Vegas Strip. And it isn't looking too bad so far. He's got the medium ERS activated. He clips the wing on the exit and the end plates come off. And the V-carb is probably done for qualifying now. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go, and it isn't looking strong anymore. This man losing his end plate. He has only really got, though, the final 2 corners. Will this, will it ruin anything for him? Is the question. His qualifying lap didn't look too bad at all, but he's going to head round the final few corners then, everybody. He's going to try and bring it home towards the line with quite a lot of ERS left as well. Can Connor try and find some time still, even after losing some of his end play? Over the line, he goes over the line. It's P7, 134.1. Not too quick at all then for Connor here in qualifying today. Myro on his outlap, Blindy Echo and Initiate 2. The 2 McLarens looking very, very nasty up at the top in qualifying so far. Locking out the front row of the grid at this moment in time. Tommy Daly and Myro 3 and 4. The Ferrari team that could be the Constructors' Championship winners tonight, but I'm not too sure what has to happen in order for that to happen. But we will see. Maybe Wolfie can be the Sky Race control in the chat. And we will see about that. Raptor in the chat. Can't wait for Sunday. Hopefully it will be fun. It absolutely will. F1 23 as well. I can't believe it. I didn't know people still race on there. I'm actually quite excited to get onto it. F1 23 was like the best F1 game. It was great. So I cannot wait to get into it. But thanks for joining us in the chat today, mate, and everybody here as well. I've said it a lot, but we've got 10 people here at the moment. A very, very nice showing for tonight's race, and hopefully we can keep the retention rate up. If you wanna, I know we haven't got a lot of drivers here, everybody, but hopefully the commentary can keep you tuned in. And yes, we'll do our best for you. But a lot of drivers on the track. In fact, every single driver out on the track, as the McLaren cuts the corner there of Initiate, who's currently on provisional pole at the moment and invalidated his lap. Bliney Echo is on a flying lap then. He'll be heading towards the end of the second sector before he reaches the Las Vegas Strip. Can this man find any time then? With only 1 minute and 10 seconds to go of qualifying, he is sliding onto the strip. Here we go, over the second sector line, nearly 2 tenths up in sector 2. Bliney Echo has only got 1 sector to go to gain 1/10 of a second to take provisional pole on his return to CPG. Can he do it today? In the beautiful, beautiful presence of the Las Vegas Strip, it is just absolutely mesmerizing driving down there, especially if you're in the car. And Bliney Echo is going to head towards the last few corners then. And towards the line, can the McLaren steal pole from his teammate? He's going to head over the line in his second place, nearly a 10th up. It's not enough to take pole. Only 300ths of a second down from provisional pole, everybody. Bliney Echo has to settle for second place. As Tommy Daly third, then it is Myro 4. Tommy Daly on an outlap now, beginning his flying lap right now. Myro is on the track as well, the other Ferrari, heading up towards the end of the second sector. Is it any improvement for him? It's nearly 4 tenths up. That's incredible then from Myro. 4 tenths up will definitely get him past Tommy Daly. It's going to get him past Bliney Echo as well, if he can keep this up. This is looking strong. Qualifying is complete, everybody. Here today for CPG F1 Round 9 in Las Vegas. Myro towards the last few corners and down towards the main straight. Can Myro continue the form? Can he rise above the rest? Can he get a good qualifying here today? The Ferrari over the line. What can he do? Myro P3 beats his teammate on time. 1.5 tenths up. Third place for Myro in qualifying so far. He is done now. Tommy Daly 3 tenths up. Now in the second sector, he is up by 1.2 seconds. Oh my lord. This is looking brilliant as we get a follow. Thank you very, very much, mate, for the followers. Tommy Daly then heading up towards the final few corners, everybody. Can he find any more time? It was 1.2 seconds up in the middle sector. It was looking absolutely incredible for Tommy Daly, but he has got the fuel light on. Will it fail him towards the line? Round the final few corners for one of the final times in qualifying for CPG Round 9. Tommy Daly is going to take third place and get right back past his teammate, but it looks like Initiate and Bliney Echo lock out the front row of the grid. What a qualifying, everybody. That was lovely. Initiate and Bliney Echo, the two McLarens, lock out the front row of the grid tonight. Tommy Daly takes third from Myro 4. The two Ferraris, 3 and 4, who could win the World Championship tonight. But we'll just have to see about that. Wolfie plays P5, Vortex 6, and Connor in P7. Right, that was qualifying, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed. The race intro is literally just next. Do not go anywhere. See you soon. Under the dazzling lights of the Las Vegas Strip, the stakes have never been higher. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to round 9 of the CPG World Championship. And tonight, Sin City becomes Speed City in Vegas, America, for round 9 of this season. Many famous landmarks situated around here, and heading down the Las Vegas Strip going to be very hard for the drivers to keep fixated on that track, as you'll see it emerge right now. You wouldn't even know it is there. There we go. The Las Vegas track is in front of your eyes. 6.2 kilometers and the track distance for this absolute spectacle tonight. It is going to be incredible, even with the 7 drivers that we have got. We've got 2 DRS zones, one down the Las Vegas Strip and the other down the first straight, and 17 turns to cover the entire track, everybody, for tonight's Las Vegas Grand Prix. Going to be very, very hard to be fixated on that track. But here is the tyres then. A very, very soft compound of tyres tonight. C5, C4 and the C3. The C5, the soft, the C4, the mediums, and the C3, the hard compound of tyre. But buckle up, everybody. Las Vegas is next, and we cannot wait to get into it, can we? It's going to be absolutely brilliant. Thank you for joining us, everybody, in the chat. I think there is 6 of you in the Jack Crossley Comms chat at the moment. If you're still there, make yourself heard, say something up. We've had a brilliant show in the chat tonight. I'm forever grateful. It's brilliant. We've had a sub, we've had a hell of a lot of follows as well tonight, and I think we only just passed our follower goal yesterday, I think, and now I think we're gonna pass it again. I really do. But yes, it's been very good so far, and thank you for joining us. Wolfie is clearly there in the chat. Thanks for joining us, mate. Welcome in. As here we go then, everybody, on the track for the formation lap for Las Vegas. Initiate and Blindy Echo get us going down into turn 1, and not too long now until this incredible race gets going. And the 5 lights go out. The drivers are uncaged. They can absolutely floor it for however many laps. I think it's 27 laps, maybe. I'm not entirely sure around here tonight. But I know it's in the 20-something. So we will see. But Jack Crossley Comms chat has been looking very nice. I'm going to quickly check up on the CPG, see if much has been going on in there. Oh wow! Okay, so very nice showing tonight, then, everybody. We've had maximum. I think 14 people in the Jack Crossley Comms tonight. There's 8 in the CPG chat as well. So overall, we've got a very nice showing. 25 laps, says Wolfie. So that is confirmed now. As what's popping in the chat? I think you've just followed us, haven't you, mate? Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. It's good to see you. But here we go then, everybody. 25 Grand Prix laps ahead of us for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Make sure you are ready for it. Like I mentioned, only 7 drivers, but what a track it is. And I've got a feeling, especially between the top 4, we are going to get an absolute scrap on our hands. So I'm all here for it. I'm absolutely all here for it. Let's see what is going to happen today then, everybody, under the lights in Las Vegas. Initiate will line up on pole position, sorry. Blindy Echo lines up just behind him, 2nd place. The McLaren's looking very mean today, locking out the front row of the grid in Las Vegas as the 7 drivers line up on the grid. And we await the lights for the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Round 9 gets underway. 5 lights, it is lights out, and away we go. Initiate and Blindy Echo, the 2 McLarens, with a very nice start off the line down into turn 1. Initiate gets the better one though. He's ahead then into the lead, maintains the lead. Blindy Echo doing a very good job as well, trying to keep Tommy Deli from getting past him. He's very closely behind. Myro didn't really have a good start because he's struggling at the back with Wolfie Plays and Vortex, who's now trying to go for the move down the inside. Just ahead of that as well, there's moves going into turn, I think turn 3 or 4. Tommy Deli trying to get through past Blinding Echo, who is just trying to defend from his teammate. As Tommy Deli down the inside, can the Ferrari get through to solidify his Constructors Championship today. He's going to go down the inside of the McLaren. Can he take that move? Yes, he can. Second place to Tommy Daly. And now the Ferraris and the McLarens are mixed up. Initiate leads from Tommy Daly, Blinding Echo, Myro, Wolfie Plays, Vortex, and Connor at the back of today's grid. Vortex was looking very racy then on the backside of Wolfie, but couldn't make that move heading into turn 4. But here we go then. He's going to absolutely try again, I think, down the Las Vegas Strip, and watch up from the front as well, because some of the drivers up there maybe are going to be able to. Blindy Echo especially, not too far behind Tommy Daly. With a straight like this, you know, he's definitely going to gain at some point. Here we go then, right the way down the Las Vegas Strip. Can he make the move down the inside? Blindy Echo on Tommy Daly. He's going to go back through to take second place, and he has managed to get that move back again. Second place is his once more. Blindy Echo back on the front row of the grid. Tommy Daly then, third place, Myro 4 as we head through down this straight. Vortex trying to gain on Wolfie Plays. Once again, we've seen this before already, but it's lap 2 of 25. We're going to do it all again. DRS is enabled on the second lap of the race as Wolfie Plays tries to keep out of reach from Vortex, but he just keeps grasping at him, not letting him go, and Vortex right behind, even with the DRS activated. Vortex seems to be faster there, but no, he loses out. I think Wolfie Plays activated a bit of ERS there because he managed to pull away quite a nice fair bit in this race for Las Vegas, everybody. But a few people in the stream chat still. Hope you're enjoying so far. Vortex trying to catch, on Wolfie Plays 14. And not too long before the Las Vegas Strip once again, where it is proving to be a very good place for a move. It really, really is. A hell of a lot of time you get to gain on the driver up at the front. The possible pit strategies there, then everybody. Mediums to hards, pit lap 11 to 17. Apparently it's going to be a strategy then. So we'll see. We'll see what they decide to do without a Blinding Echo. Can he go for the lead? Down the inside on his teammate. Blinding Echo to the lead of the Las Vegas Grand Prix. He's through in round 9 and leads the race tonight. He is ahead. Initiates second place as now Tommy Daly looks for the move down the inside. He couldn't see anything opening up for him though. He had to stay behind for now, but he is very close behind Initiate. Myro hasn't got the pace to stay up behind him at the moment. Yellow flags in the final sector as Connor has gone around into the barrier, but he kept himself back on the track now as he hits the barrier twice again. On his way back, he hits the barrier again. But here we go then, everybody. The battles up at the front are better than ever. Tommy Daly, Initiate, Blinding Echo, all sat together at the moment, giving us a very nice scrap, especially the two teammates up at the front. Initiate then going back for what is his. He's going to go round the outside, and no shame in that move at all. He's through to the lead once more. Blinding Echo has to settle for second. Tommy Daly down in third place, who was trying to just keep within grasp at this moment in time. His teammate has dropped back a hell of a lot. He hasn't got that lifeline that he may need to keep dragging a teammate along for extra support. His teammate is not there, whereas the two McLarens have got each other up at the front. They're just going to keep scrapping and scrapping though, and Blinding Echo and Initiate, I think no team orders coming into play there, is there? Absolutely not. They're just going to keep going at it here in Las Vegas into the second sector. The third sector, sorry, the final sector on the track. Blinding Echo, can he gain enough on his teammate from the distance we've got down this straight? It's looking very likely then. But I wouldn't second guess the Ferrari either. Tommy Daly right on the backside of him now. The DRS gets activated. Here comes the McLaren. He hits the backside of his teammate. The McLaren of Blinding Echo, I think it was, hit the backside of his teammate there. And he gets into the lead. But he's got a bit of wing damage now. He rear-ended his own teammate of Initiate. And that is what happens when teammates battle as we head into the final corner then. Blinding Echo leads with no end play. Tommy Daly just behind him then, trying up the inside line. He can't get through just yet. Behind his teammate Initiate is just behind then. Can he maybe make a move? Going off wide there, Blinding Echo down the inside. Initiate makes contact with the Ferrari. He nearly goes around then. And now the battle, the shift of focus is now to Tommy Daly and Initiate up at the front as they're going at it side by side. Tommy Daly, for the first time in today's race, leads the Grand Prix, but heading up in towards this corner, the McLaren gets the inside line. He gets ahead. The Ferrari has to drop back. Now he's sandwiched in between the two McLarens as Blinding Echo is here on the scene again with the damaged wing, but still giving absolutely everything. The Ferrari back again down the inside. He's back through. The Ferrari is leading this Grand Prix, everybody. He's ahead in Las Vegas on lap 4 of 25. Blinding Echo is trying to hold on with what he can. He's got a damaged end plate after rear-ending his teammate, breaking a bit too late down the Las Vegas Strip. They're in the same position again now. Is it going to happen again? Down the straight we go then. The Ferrari leads down the straight by 3/10 from Initiate. Heading down towards the end of the Las Vegas Strip. Can Bliney Echo gain on his teammate? Yes, he can. Here comes Bliney Echo without the end plate. Gaining on one. Can he get the double overtake? He's going to go on the Ferrari as well. 3 abreast down the straight. It's Bliney Echo to the lead of the Grand Prix. Initiate second place now. Tommy Daly drops down to third on the Las Vegas Strip. What a battle we're witnessing then, everybody. With only 7 drivers. What a race it's turning out to be. Bliney Echo in the lead of tonight's race. Initiate second place. Maybe the damaged aero somehow helped him then down the straight there, and he is ahead in this Grand Prix. But how long for is the question? Wow. Absolutely wow. 4 people in the Jack Crosty Comms, 9 in this CPG chat tonight, everybody. On lap 5 of 25. Wolfie plays in the pit lane now as ahead. Battle's still continuing between Tommy Daly and Initiate. Bliney Echo. It's never ending. Here comes Initiate on his teammate. Looking for the move down the inside. Couldn't make it today. Has to stay behind at the moment. Lap 5 of 25 then, everybody. 20 laps to go in this Grand Prix. And at this moment in time, Bliney Echo leads. Initiate trying to hold on to second place. The Ferrari as well. You've got to give it to him. He's had an absolutely brilliant race so far. His teammate is 2.1 seconds behind. He isn't too far behind, but he's just straggling back. You can see him trying to catch up, but it's not proving easy for him at this moment in time. The 2 McLarens will not let go of each other, and I've got a feeling we're going to get a move down the Las Vegas Strip once again. The home of overtakes, it might as well be called, because Tommy Daly is going to gain on Initiate for the move on the McLaren. Can he go for second place now? Here comes the Ferrari on 1. Can the Ferrari go for the double with the DRS activated too? He's absolutely going to go for it. Tommy Daly on Bliney Echo. Which way will he go? The inside or the outside? He goes the inside line. He breaks very late. The other McLaren gets rear-ended and Bliney Echo goes around. What is going on here in Las Vegas? It is absolute catastrophe then from the drivers. Initiate, Tommy Daly and Bliney Echo up at the front. Nobody knows what has just happened there. We've had 2 McLarens now losing the front wing. Bliney Echo comes into the pit lane to get it changed. Initiate now has got damage on the front wing. You can see his end plate is non-existent. Wow. Tommy Daly after that gets ahead. One of the cars was sideways through there. Honestly, I can't even remember what just happened. That was absolutely crazy stuff, everybody. But quite exciting to say the least. It really was. Lap 6 of 25. Really enjoying this so far. If you're in the chat still, say hello. I can see Wolfie's there, but Wolfie, of course, pulled an absolute shift in on the track at the moment. But I hope you're enjoying so far. If anyone has any, feedback or anything, you can let me know in the chat. I'm all for a bit of constructive criticism. But here we go then, and we're going to get a move again, maybe down the Las Vegas Strip. We've seen it every single lap so far, but look at this. They are social distancing down the straight. There's, not really much of a gap. There's not really much of a small gap between them. It is absolutely massive then at the moment, and the moves we've just been witnessing are non-existent. But the 2 RBs are at the back of the grid together, not too far away, only 3 seconds between them. They're quite close. But the closest we've got so far is the top 3, and we have just witnessed an absolute brilliant battle between them. I don't think that's the end of it either in this 25-lap race with only 19 more to go. We head over the line then in this Grand Prix with Tommy Daly being the race leader of tonight, and I'm not entirely sure how it's going to go, but I think the Ferraris could possibly be in with a good chance of winning the Constructors' title tonight. But we'll just have to see what is going to happen regarding that. Nobody really knows until the end of the Grand Prix. But Las Vegas treating us well so far with the 7 drivers. It really is. As you've got to love it, you really have on lap 7 of 25. Tommy Daly in the Grand Prix lead. And he has absolutely worked his arse off to get there. He really has. Initiate second place. Myro in third then. He dropped back quite a bit at the start of the race. Hasn't really been able to keep up, but he is 1.1 seconds behind Initiate. So it just shows he has kind of got the pace, but it's just not it's not all there to make, you know, ultimately make the overtakes, but he can stay within a reasonable distance, which is quite a good skill to have then for Myro, and we'll see if it's going to treat him well later on in today's race. Wow, we're at down the inside, initiate, looking for a move then. Can he maybe make it right on the backside, down the inside, initiate for the lead of the Grand Prix. He takes it, he absolutely bites the bullet, he goes through and can initiate, keep the lead. He got it for a brief moment, but trying again around the outside line now, being challenged by Tommy Deli, who just gets the better of him for a minute. And Tommy Deli gets ahead in today's Grand Prix, and Initiate has to settle for second down the inside. Oh my god, this man does not like waiting in second place. He goes down the inside again. The late moves are incredible from Initiate. He just tries to get through once more. He's on the outside line once again. Has to stay back. That will not be one of the last down the inside overtakes we get from him. He loves them late moves from what we've just seen. Will he do it again then in this race? That was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant then. From Tommy Deli and Initiate, really good battling, but can we continue it? On to the Las Vegas Strip. Myro only 1.3 seconds behind, and if the top two start, you know, giving it a bit of that, I think Myro will probably be able to gain quite a significant bit. But here comes Initiate on Tommy Deli. The McLaren looking to get through to the lead. He's going to absolutely easily do it. The Tommy Deli is a sitting duck on the track. Can't do nothing about that. And Initiate round the outside into the lead of the Grand Prix. Made it look very easy indeed. But yes, what I was saying was, I think we're on 586 followers. Only 14 more before we reach the big 600, everybody. Anyone got any suggestions what I can do for 600 followers? You'll have to let me know. We need a bit of a, you know, we need something to celebrate, I think. So let me know if there's anything I can do for 600 followers. Give me a suggestion, everybody who's in the chat. I'm not too sure if anybody's actually left anymore, but you have to let me know if anyone has any suggestions. Here we go, Tommy Deli getting very close to Initiate. Not a move down the inside this time, though. He keeps a bit of a cool head on him and doesn't go for the move straight away. Here comes Initiate then on Myro. We've seen... I've just missed something really, really big, haven't I? Myro through to second place. Sorry, I should have said. Initiate drops down to third on lap 9 of 25. Here comes the McLaren gaining on Myro to get the revenge. Back again down the outside line. Initiate through to second place. And back again, splitting the two Ferraris up. Just trying to spoil the chances of winning the Constructors' Championship tonight. We haven't got a single DNF as well, which is very nice to see. We normally get some DNFs in every league that I commentate in, but tonight we haven't really got too many. We haven't really got any at all. But Tommy Deli then starts lap 10 of 25 with only 15 laps to go in today's Grand Prix. As the battles continue, it does not stop here, does it? From Initiate down the inside, he gets through. Myro as well now, side by side. Myro to second place. He gets through as well. Tommy Deli behind, has to slot back into third. But some brilliant action now. Initiate finds the lead, and Myro is in with the rest of the drivers. He's in the pack, and he is ready to give it some absolute battle now. Blindy Echo down in 5 then. He had to pit. He has got a bit of a gap then to gain between him and the drivers up at the front. It is quite a hefty bit actually, over 13 seconds before, you know, before he reaches them. But we will see if he can reach at all. Maybe a safety car will come out later on and bring everybody closer together. I think that's going to make it more exciting as Tommy Deli through Initiate. Nearly down, nearly lost out there, but he managed to pull it back somehow. All of a sudden found a bit of speed. And here's a head down, but the DRS will get activated now. And heading down the straight. Initiate on Myro, possibly, who's in the Grand Prix lead at the moment, round the outside. Initiate. He's going to absolutely stick it to him around the outside. What a move from Initiate. He's through to the lead of the Grand Prix. He stuck it around the outside line here in Las Vegas, and he makes the pit stop. Myro following him in. Tommy Daly stays out, of course, to avoid that double stack. And now, lap 11 of 25, Tommy is going to have one big push lap before he heads into the pit lane. Initiate, Myro, Vortex, all in the pit lane, coming on for the new hard compound of tyre. And Bliney Echo, of course, he pitted. He's in second place and back in the mix, everybody. He is back in the mix. But I've got to say, everybody, we're experiencing quite a nice race today. It is actually being very nice indeed. Vortex and Initiate have come out pretty much together here today. They're very close. Initiate and Vortex, P4 and P5 in this race at the moment. Here comes the Mercedes then. I'm going to try down the inside on the McLaren, right up the backside of him now. Here comes Vortex on Initiate to P4, dropping down the McLaren to P5. Vortex up to 4 then, round into the final few corners. That was a very nice move, and he gets ahead. Tommy Daly in the pit lane now. Bliney Echo inherits the Grand Prix lead, everybody. Lap 12 of 25 then, everybody, in today's race. We have reached about halfway as Vortex in P5 with the only penalty of the race. Initiate down the straight and watch this one here. Watch this space. Vortex looking like he's going to be able to make a move then on Initiate. Heading down the straight, ladies and gentlemen. And he is gaining and gaining and gaining. Can it be a move on the McLaren? Not looking like it at the moment, actually. I thought he'd gain a bit more than he has. Getting right up there, but not enough for a move just yet. He has to stay back. Initiate in the lead of that battle at the moment. Vortex with another 3-second time penalty picks up one more in today's race as Bliney Echo leads the Grand Prix today by 9.8 seconds. But he is on the older tyres. He did have to pit a little bit earlier, only a few laps earlier than the drivers around him. But I think that's still going to affect him a huge amount come later on in the race. So we will see. We will see what it's going to do to him. well. Right then, everybody, lap 13 of 25. There's a few battles down the straight. The two Ferraris not too far away. So that is maybe a battle in the making, but we've had a very nice race so far, and I appreciate everybody that's been watching throughout the whole entire thing as well. To everyone that's still there, thank you very much. It means a hell of a lot. There's hardly anybody here compared to the amount that we had at the start. Man, we had a hell of a lot when the stream started, but that number has soon plummeted. But we have got a hell of a lot in the CPG YouTube, which is very nice to see. So we're over halfway, everybody. We've had a very nice race so far. There's only one driver with penalties. He's got about 9, I think, in today's race. But we are having a very nice one so far on lap 14 of 25. Only 11 laps to go of today's Grand Prix. Really not that long anymore before the end. And, you know, nobody retired either just yet. So that is what we like to see indeed. The two Ferraris not too far away from each other in P2 and P3, getting, you know, insanely close at this moment in time. Only half a second now, and maybe a move to happen between them soon. Just have to see. Gaining again and again on his teammate, Tommy Daly. Can he go for a move on Myro to take second place, deposit his teammate down, back to third, where he started in today's race? Not just yet. Has to stay behind. Not too far away now, is he? Tommy Daly on the backside of Milo. He goes a bit wide there, goes a bit deep. Has to bring it back on. He's lost a hell of a lot of time through that. A hell of a lot of time. That is not going to be helping him at all. Here comes Tommy Daly on Initiate. Initiate through to third then, overtaking Tommy Daly. As Blindy Echo leads this Grand Prix with only 10 laps to go, and this is where the main battle is behind at this moment in time, everybody. Initiates, getting closer to Myro, but just can't make the extra step down the inside. At the moment, just can't do nothing about it. If you're in the chat still, let me know. There's a few people still in here, I think, which is nice to see. But Initiate heading around the final corner then, overtaking Myro, possibly. Could be on the cards for him, is only just behind him now. He's managed to gain in this Grand Prix on lap 16 of 25. Gaining and gaining and gaining comes the McLaren. Round the outside line. Can he make the move then? Through, past the drive on the inside of Myro. Myro gets out to second place, holds the move, then Initiate drops down to third once again. He just can't make any progress on the track at the moment. And, wolfy play of Connor. Connor retires. Safety car deployed, everybody. And while we're under the safety car, just a very, very brief and quick message from me. We can quickly show you the CPG F1 season calendar thing again. So here we go. CPG F1, everybody. Season 3 ends on the 23rd of June. Then we go sign-ups open on the 24th of June. They close on the 7th of... Oh, I've been saying that wrong. Sorry, the 23rd of May, Season 3 ends. Sign-ups open on the 24th of May, and they close on the 7th of June. Then the teams and calendar reveal is on the 14th of June. Season 4 start is on the 27th of June. And then CPG F1 podcast starts on the 30th of June, everybody. But the safety car is deployed on lap 17 of 25. Blindy Echo now gets the new wing on. A lot of drivers are going to pit, including initiating Tommy Daly. Myro carries on as he now inherits the lead. That pro game, what happened? Connor crushed. Right, we are sat under the safety car then, everybody, where we don't really want to be sat, but not too long left for the race to go now, actually. We have got Connor retiring and out of the session tonight. Jack, we are drawing the calendar live on CPG. What do you mean now? What do you mean I'm going to do that? Myro in the pit lane, everybody. In the Ferrari, he's going to get that tyres changed. He did stay out, actually. We thought he would stay out, but no, he goes into the pit lane now. Gets them changed. When we get graphics soon, yeah, no worries, mate, that's fine. As lap 18 of 25 there, everybody, most of the drivers caught up to the safety car now. Soon we can get racing again. Will be some good 3 points for those who are in the race and finishes. Absolutely, yeah, it will be. So you want to be ideally finishing in races like this, but lap 18 of 25, really not too long left now at all. 7 laps to go. We've got a very nice stream. I've just checked the stats. We've had 70 total views today on the stream, which is just incredible. At the minute, we've got 6 sat in here at the moment, so I appreciate every one of you being here. We've had a sub as well. We've had, I think, about 14 also follows from the stream, which is mental. So thank you very much for tonight, everybody. It's been a very, very good and productive stream. But here we are then. Safety car deployed. It'll be going in pretty soon. Maybe this lap around, but I think it would have been announced by now. Or maybe possibly here, actually. Let's look. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Safety car in at the end of this lap, everybody. we can get ready to go racing once again. And here we go. Let's do it, shall we? Blind Echo leads the pack then, and let's get racing once more, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully for the final time in Las Vegas today. And it's go, go, go again. Blinding Echo then down the straight. He gets ahead very much so from Vortex. 6 attempts a gap already between them. Initiate, 3rd place. Tommy Deli in 4. Myro 5 then with Wolfie Plays. Down at the back, last position at the moment in 6th place, but brilliant battle forming up at the front in the moment then from Tommy Deli and Initiate and Vortex all up at the front. Are we going to get a move here from Initiate? We know he likes his late moves. Doesn't go for it just yet, but he does hit the backside of him. Is that going to be wing damage for Initiate? He needs to be very careful when making these late lunges, as he's going to try and go around the outside line. Not there for him now. Tommy Deli looks for the inside line. Blinding Echo with a 3-second time penalty. That's not going to help him. Tommy Deli has got a penalty as well. So the top two with... Oh, Tommy Deli doesn't have a penalty, sorry. It's Vortex with a penalty. As Initiate loses out ahead of a lot there. Nearly spins around there. Catches his rears on the side of the track, and now he drops back. In the chat, that pro gamer, I think, Blarney Echo will win, he said. So we will see. We will see Blarney Echo with a 3-second time penalty. And, you know, that could throw a spanner in the works. We'll just have to see because, you know, Blarney Echo ahead, 1.6 seconds ahead. He's got to gain still another 2.4. Sorry, 1.4 before he actually can win tonight's Grand Prix. But we're going to head over the line now to start lap 20 with only 5 more laps of today's Grand Prix. The DRS gets enabled, everybody. On lap 20 of 25, we can go racing fully once more. So I can assure you the safety car isn't out, everybody. It always comes up with that, though, and a bit of a pain, really, isn't it? But safety car is not out, I can assure you. That pro gamer, yeah, but the Ferraris are inside a second. Each other, so they will maybe be a little fight there, helping Blinding Echo. Yeah, absolutely. And you are completely right as well, mate, because that is what is going on at the moment. 1.9 seconds to Blinding Echo now. The gap seems to be getting a bit bigger lap by lap, but still got 5 laps to go as well. Blinding Echo, I've got to say, he's got more than enough time to win this race. He really, really has. With the battle that's going on behind him, more than enough time he has got. As Blinding Echo trying to gain. He's just gained about 4 attempts now. 5 attempts on this lap. 6 attempts on this lap. Oh my god, 7 attempts. What is going on? Blinding Echo gaining so much time. Tommy Deli clearly losing a lot of time down the straight. Initiate then behind him in 3rd. Maro's in 4 with Vortex in 5. And Wolfie Plays down at the back in 6th. But like that pro gamer said, everyone's going to score points today in this race, which is what they want to be doing. But fastest lap for Blinding Echo. He did just set an absolute stonker, to give it him, to be fair. So we will see what he can get up to before the end of the Grand Prix today. But only 4 laps to go of the race, everybody. What a race it's been so far. And Blinding Echo on the verge of winning a Grand Prix tonight. Definitely on the verge of winning a Grand Prix. We'll see what he can do, though. 2.3 seconds is the gap. Keeps fluctuating, especially down the Las Vegas Strip last time round. It did, like a hell of a lot. And Tommy Deli not being able to gain on Blinding Echo at the moment, seeming like he's losing a bit of time on him at this moment in time. Blinding Echo shooting down the straight now. 2.5 seconds, 2.6, 2.7. gaining so much time down the Las Vegas Strip. Myro gets ahead past Initiate as well, who now drops back. And Initiate nearly going into the backside of Myro again. We keep seeing him do that today. As can he try and get back down the inside now on the Ferrari on the backside of him? What can Initiate do? He's going to do his absolute best then to make his move past him. Myro on the inside, on the outside lines. Initiate, can he make a late dive like he normally does? He does make a late dive. Initiate through to third then, and he gets ahead in this Grand Prix. That was very nice. He's through to third place. Tommy Daly second, and Blindy Echo in the lead by 3.5 seconds. He is on the verge of winning a race tonight. So if you haven't followed the channel, everybody, if you haven't subscribed to the CPG YouTube, if you're watching from there, make sure you do. If you haven't followed the Jack Rusty Comms channel, make sure you do as well. Only 14 more followers now before we reach the 600 follower goal. And if you're in the chat and have any suggestions of what we could do for 600 followers, let me know. We can maybe do something a little bit special. Maybe a, you know, some sort of, I don't know, some sort of stream, maybe some sort of, you know, charity event or something. I don't know, do something. Well, maybe we can gather a load of people together and do some charity race or something. Not too sure, whatever you think, but we will see, everybody. Side by side, Initiate and Myro, and that is no longer as Myro gets into P3. 4.9 between Blindy Echo and Tommy. Blindy Echo is absolutely rapid down the Las Vegas Strip, and we're going to head on to lap 23 of 25 now, everybody. Only 2 more laps after this one before the end of the Grand Prix. Tommy Daly, that man is not able to gain at the moment. Oh, Initiate, can he make a late dive again? Around the outside line, maybe switch back underneath. Can't do that at the moment, but he's only just there, and you know, when the time is right, he's going to go for that move on the backside of Myro now. The DRS activated then to gain and gain on the Ferrari down the inside line. Here comes Initiate then to make the move on Myro. He gets through around the outside, and he is through to P3, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we like to see from Initiate. Who will have a double podium, do you think, Jack? Ooh, I'm going to give it to the McLarens, I think. I think maybe Initiate can gain... No. I don't know. Not entirely sure, mate. I'm not entirely sure. As Tommy Daly with a 3-second time penalty in this race. Oh, he gets a 3-second penalty as well, everybody. So we... we'll see. That pro gamer says no, not ads now. I'm sorry about that. But we are going to head towards the final few corners, everybody. Myro and P3. Initiate down below that. Myro up to third place then. As now Initiate trying to gain and gain and gain towards the final few corners to begin the penultimate lap of today's Grand Prix. Lap 24 of 25, everybody. We're going to head over the line. Lap 24 of 25. Down the inside line. Initiate tries it again. Can't do so at the moment. I did not hear you answer about the double podium. I've got absolutely no idea, mate. I really don't. As Initiate gaining on Myro. Can he make the move down the inside? Here comes Initiate on the Ferrari around the outside line. He's going to go for it again. The McLaren back through to third place in this race then on the penultimate lap of the Grand Prix. We are very, very nearly, everybody. Very, very nearly reaching the end of the race today. Tommy Daly with a 3-second time penalty. As that pro gamer says, okay, I say McLaren. We'll just have to see with only 2 laps to go. I'm not too sure Initiate is going to gain. I don't know if he's going to gain the second, with the penalty. I'm not entirely sure. But we'll just have to see. But Blindy Echo running away with today's race. In the lead of this one today. He's somehow in the chat as well while racing, which is mental. Here he is in the chat. Blindy Echo, safety car, popped up for a second apparently. That pro gamer said it always does. Stupid glitch it is. Over the line then for Blinding Echo, who has drove an absolutely flawless race. The start of the Grand Prix didn't necessarily go his way, and now all of a sudden, he is, you know, on the verge of a Grand Prix win. Wolfie plays in the chat while driving. Incredible stuff, guys. One-handed driving. But yes, lap 25 of 25. The McLaren is on the verge of a Grand Prix win here in CPG F1. If Wolfie's there in the chat, are Ferrari going to win the Constructors, mate? I'm not too sure. Do you know? So I can announce it, but if not, it's all good. But long 25 laps we have had. Blinding Echo is going to head down towards the Las Vegas Strip before we reach the end of today's long race, but very, very exciting one, especially towards the start of today's Grand Prix. We had a hell of a lot of fun watching it. We really, really did. And now it is all going to come to an end, everybody. It is all going to come to an end in today's Grand Prix. Here we go then. Blinding Echo down the Las Vegas Strip after leading a phenomenal race today. He has got a penalty, but he managed to gain 5.6 seconds as a safe zone, and Tommy Daly then picked up a penalty himself, which completely ruined that one for them, well, for him as well. But here we go then. We're going to head over the line. Blinding Echo will win the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Tommy Daly will head up towards the line next, across the line. He will cross that line now, will cross the line in third place, and he gets second place. So it's a McLaren 1-2 finish today. It'll be Tommy Daly coming home in third for Ferrari, Myro coming home in fourth for Ferrari, and it solidifies for Ferrari a Constructors' title win in this season, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible stuff. Absolutely incredible stuff. Blinding Echo wins, leading a McLaren 1-2 finish under the lights in Las Vegas. What a finish. And Ferrari seal the Constructors' World Championship. And that is it for Las Vegas. Chaz in the chat, very, very happy with that one. First time you've seen me win a race. I know, I can't believe it. Very well done. Good stuff. Wow. Right then, everybody, what a race that was. Thank you very much for joining us. I really enjoyed it. As Las Vegas is wrapped up, that is it. The Ferrari team win the Constructors after tonight's Grand Prix, but the McLaren team get a 1-2 finish just to rub it in Ferrari's face. It's Blinding Echo and Initiate 1-2. Tommy Daly and Myro 3 and 4. Vortex comes in 5. Then it's Wolfie plays 6 and Connor retiring in 7. Thank you for the amazing support in the chat tonight, everybody, from both platforms that we are live on YouTube and the Twitch. The Twitch for me has been incredible. We've had subs, we've had follows. It has been very, very nice to see everybody coming in and around the stream to support tonight. Hopefully we can do that again. But tonight, of course, was CPG. Next race is going to be normally tomorrow would be SRL, but I'm not going to be here for it, unfortunately. But on the Sunday, I am commentating on an F1 23 league, and that's going to be quite exciting, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And then Sunday night, everybody, is Helheim Racing, where I might be commentating with the one and only Sharnika Clay, who is a professional eSports F1 driver. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Maybe he'll be on the commentary box with me for Helheim Racing. Have a very nice night, everybody. And I'll see you all next race. See you later. Oh, before we go, Wolfie says, got one more announcement. Is that for me to announce, or...? No, I think that's it, everybody. Thanks for joining me. See you next race.